Welcome, everybody. I'm grateful and delighted you could be with me again today. I'm Jen Baradi, a yoga and iRest mindfulness teacher. Some of you have been regularly joining our series. Thank you to the Courage Health and Wellness community, Canadian Alopecia Areata Foundation, and friends. And after a short intro, we'll restore and rejuvenate with movement through chair yoga, then restore and rejuvenate with slowing down through iRest Guided Mindfulness. And then we'll finish with some Q&A. So just a little background. Yoga and mindfulness practices are researched and implemented around the world by medical centers like Toronto General and CAMH, by universities like University of Toronto and Ottawa. And over time, there are benefits that have been researched, such as one's ability to regulate their emotions and behavior, and in producing greater well-being in the mind and body, and a greater management of stress and anxiety. People have reported relief of discomfort, including chronic pain, and this facilitates better quality of sleep. My specialty, iRest, integrative restoration, is also backed by research through Dr. Richard Miller's work with the military and Department of Defense, and now used all over the world. And related to this quote here, maybe participating today, you may learn some ways to care for yourself in your everyday life. And as you finish off perhaps your long work week, tapping into an ease and well-being that exists in all of us. So beginning with the practice of chair yoga, if you're new to chair yoga, we'll basically be in a stable chair as a prop, mostly for about 12 minutes, and feeling free to take your socks and shoes off or leave them on. You can modify any positions or poses and take rest whenever you need to, with that idea of self-knowledge, svatiyaya, and truth, knowing your edge, satya. And always following your medical practitioner's advice for any injuries. And you might find some of these positions actually quite comfortable doing them in a seated position, and you might incorporate them into your workday. If there's any discomfort at all, just take rest in your seat, find movement, or stand up even. Starting to settle in and bringing attention to the throat area, the throat chakra, energy coming out from that area. Maybe just noticing what surfaces, maybe emotions or thoughts or bodily sensations through your voice, sounds, or communication. And maybe starting to build your heartfelt desire, your longing, contribution, purpose for this lifetime, your why in the world. Maybe for being a role model, using everything that you've learned so far. For unconditional love, bringing joy. Just recognizing and affirming this to be true at this moment. And then with the throat chakra, maybe imagining beautiful blue or turquoise emanating out from the throat, into the world, to the sky, and then coming back and emanating through the body. And with that, maybe imagining lavender, fields of sweetness and floral. Starting to build an intention for the practice. You can bring your hands to your heart. An intention around truth, self-expression of feelings, communication, trustworthiness, as I offer one aloud for all of us. I communicate truthfully and clearly with grace and ease. I communicate truthfully and easily with grace and ease. I communicate truthfully and clearly with grace and ease. And just noticing how that intention might manifest during your practice today and beyond. So we're going to start with some pranayama, breath practice, lion's breath. I don't know if you've tried it before, Shamhasana. It's very playful, it's energetic, and it brings warmth in the body. So the way it works, you can even just visualize if that might be just powerful enough for you. So I'll demonstrate first. So basically you're bringing your hands up your legs as you inhale through the nose. Your eyes are closed. And then as you exhale, your hands come down your legs. You gaze at your third eye in the forehead or at the tip of the nose as you breathe really strongly with the ha sound and your tongue coming out. Okay, so I'll demonstrate. Okay, ready? So you maybe release the breath first, belly to spine. Okay, and then inhale. And exhale. Again. And just coming back to stillness for a moment. Maybe feeling more playful and at ease. And maybe that will help with how you communicate today. Greater calm, maybe relaxation, feeling more at ease with the words that you want to share. And maybe bringing in the inner resource now. This place of safe haven and refuge, ease or calm that you can come back to at a moment's notice during our practice or beyond. Enlivening it with your 5 senses and imagery, real or imagined, memory, people or activities that bring ease. Or maybe words like peace or calm, serenity. And a felt sense in the body, maybe relaxation of the jaw, release of the shoulders and belly, breath through the entire body. Okay, and let's start to awaken the body. So maybe starting with the fingers and the hands, really pressing through every finger, every hand. I always talk about how important our hands are and our feet are, really making those fists, tight fists, using all those muscles. And then maybe rotating the wrists just to your edge, that satya and svatiyaya, self-knowledge and truth. Yeah. You can even hold on. Okay, and waking up the toes. So maybe pretending you've got that twig, pushing it away. Really pressing through the toe pads, the arch, the heel. Yeah, and then releasing just a little bit. You can rock the ankles. Then you can rotate maybe one at a time. Pointing and flexing. Okay, the other side. And we're going both directions. Pointing and flexing. Okay, you can release the hips for just a moment there. Okay. Now let's do the neck since we're talking about the throat chakra. So interlacing your hands, bring your chin to your chest, really elongating the back. We're going to be working with the SCM and scalene muscles. Relax the shoulders and just breathe here. Okay, come back to center, palms together. Yep, shoulders still relaxed. Do lengthen the front part. Breathe here. As you bring one palm to your thigh, bring your ear to your shoulder, really expanding the one side of the neck. Yep, and then slowly going forward, finding different angles, parts of the neck that need to be released. Let's do the other side. So palm to the thigh, ear to the shoulder, and lengthening the one side and breathing here. Yep. Just lengthening different parts of the neck. Okay, that feels really good. I want to do a little bit more of side stretching. So you're going to press down through that left foot. Maybe hold on to the chair with the opposite hand. And as you lengthen, inhale, and then exhale. Yeah, feeling that lengthening. I'm pushing down through that left foot all the way to the fingertips. You can gaze up if that feels good. Gaze down, lengthening. Okay, and then coming to the other side. Holding onto the chair, pressing down through that foot. Inhale to lengthen, exhale. A side stretch. Yeah, really pushing through that right foot all the way to the fingertips. And just breathing here. Okay, and then coming back to center, we're going to talk a bit about the bandhas. So we've got bandhas or locks, we call them. We'll work with the pada bandha, which is the foot lock, and the hasta bandhas. So finding alignment first, ankles under knees, hips under shoulders, opening up the chest. Yeah. Lift up the toes and really plant them like gecko feet. Your hands also hasta bandhas, really holding onto the chair and feeling that power. Sometimes feeling our own power can bring us comfort as well. We communicate through our bodily actions, confidence. We'll do some cows and cats. As you inhale, broadening through the chest, gazing upward if that's comfortable. Then exhale, gazing towards the belly. Belly to spine, that's cat. Again, inhale. And then exhale. Okay, one more time, inhale. And exhale. And then maybe releasing the bandhas and finding that self-expression as you start to turn. Just turning how your body might want to release any tension in the spine. Maybe moving forward, releasing the lower back. And find yourself way back. Releasing the hip flexors a little bit. Just finding that self-expression. Whatever feels good in the body. Maybe this is your first time moving since you started the day. And then let's come into that either resting or modified. Yeah, feels good to do the opposite direction. Okay, and then coming back to center again. And just noticing any differences in the body. Or maybe there's places that still need some attention. And they're communicating with you. And maybe you feel more at ease. That you can be more truthful. Express yourself, your feelings. Communicate with greater ease and clarity. Just noticing how that intention will manifest during this time together or and beyond in the day. Okay, so if you want to grab a pencil or anything in case you get some insights during our iRest Guided Mindfulness Practice, you can go do that while I switch cameras again. Okay. I'd like to invite you all to experience an iRest Integrated Restoration Guided Mindfulness Practice. You're guided by my voice and positioning your body in any way at all that feels comfortable. You may fall asleep or you may stay completely awake. Everything is welcomed. And just come as you are for this 15 minutes iRest guided practice. We'll be inviting intention, heartfelt desire, inner resource, body, breath, emotion, thoughts. You may have become more familiarized with this during our series. If there's any discomfort at all, just open your eyes or ground your feet firmly, find movement. So settling into a comfortable position and stillness or movement. Eyes opened or closed. Completely trusting the surfaces supporting you. Letting go. Welcome air caressing the skin. Any sounds inside or outside of the room. Making any adjustments to bring greater calm or ease, well-being throughout your body and mind. During iRest, welcome every experience as messengers. allowing each perception to unfold completely, just as it is. Recall your heartfelt desire, contribution, purpose, longing for this lifetime. Perhaps to be a role model, using all that you've learned so far. Might you be a source of unconditional love? Bringing joy. Recognizing and affirming your heartfelt desire as true in this moment. Recall your intention, one that supports you in realizing your heartfelt desire during this practice or beyond in your everyday life. Perhaps for communicating truthfully and clearly with grace and ease. Remember and fully welcome your intention for today's practice with your whole body and mind. Experience your inner resource, a safe haven, refuge that helps you feel secure, loved, and at ease. Using your 5 senses, allowing it to come fully alive. Perhaps a person or memory, activity, or a place in nature. Maybe sitting in a garden, gorgeous colors, floral scent. The smell of fresh cut grass. Beaming sunshine and a light breeze. Perhaps words, peace, calm, serenity. And a felt sense. Relaxation of the jaw. Release of the shoulders. Release of the belly. Warmth flowing through the entire body. Recognize and affirm that you can return to your inner resource at any time in your everyday life, at a moment's notice. Empowering you whenever you feel a need to feel secure, safe, and loved. As your attention drifts through the body, without shifting or softening anything. Welcome sensations in the jaw and mouth. Eyes and forehead. Ears and neck. Be aware of the body breathing itself. Changing sensations emerge, expand, and float away. Revealing unchanging awareness. Sensing warmth, perhaps between your body and the surfaces you're resting on. Noticing warmth perhaps in other places in the body. Sensing coolness, a breeze caressing the skin. Coolness perhaps appearing in other places of the body. Moving back into warmth. Maybe it's something else, a messenger. Lifting off the label of warmth. Allowing a new experience to arise. Moving back into coolness. Lifting off the label. Welcoming pure sensation. Experiencing these opposite sensations, messengers, perhaps together at the same time. Without merging, just holding them at the same time. Sense how they manifest on your entire body and mind. Notice and welcome emotions or thoughts that are present in your body and mind. Perhaps something manageable. Stripping away the label. Noticing where the emotion or thought lands in your body as a messenger. Scanning the entire body to notice other places it's landing. And if nothing, this too is your perfect experience. Being curious about the without needing to change or fix. Your experience just as it is. What would be in its place without that movement or energy? Perhaps going back and forth between these opposites or messages. Ending with the one that brings the most ease, calm. Well-being. Letting go of thinking. Being with what remains. Feeling in harmony with yourself and the world around you. Imagine going about your daily life. Sense and affirm how in each moment you always know the perfect and precise response to each situation in life. Taking your time now as you transition back into your waking life. Welcome sensations of the textures and surfaces you've been resting on. Any sounds in the environment. And when it feels right, opening and closing your eyes. Finding movement, wiggling fingers and toes. All the while allowing the felt sense of your inner resource to remain with you as you move back into your daily life. Coming fully back to your eyes wide awake, alert and grateful for taking this time for yourself in the practice of iRest. And I just wanted to open up to you if you have any questions or comments, anything you've noticed or you'd like to share during the chair yoga, where we were focusing on communication and trustworthiness and truth, the throat chakra. How did the line breath feel, or anything come up for you during the iRest practice? I see someone was saying that That was the first time that they moved since this morning, so that felt good. That's good to hear. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you next week. Take care.